Virat Kohli. Big message says won't give up. The only time you truly fail is when you decide to give up. Ahead of the Australia One-Day Series, Virat's loaded message. India-Australia One-Days starts on Sunday. That's the message there from King Kohli. Straight across to Nitin for more details on that big story. It's a big message there from Virat Kohli. Says the only time you give up is when you stop really trying. This is a loaded message ahead of Australia One-Day Series, isn't it, Nitin?
Well, of course, Virat Kohli is already there in Australia. Yeah, yesterday only the whole team, including the new captain Shubman Gill, left for this very important and crucial series versus Australia. And the message Virat Kohli has given is very loud and clear that he is not going to, give up. That there was so many debate and speculation, in the fans and on the social media. But whenever media asked, the coach or the captain, what is the exactly future and plan for Rohit Sharma or for even Virat Kohli, both of them, have said that we want to, stay in present, and they are very sure that Rohit and Virat, they will be doing really well in Australia. And one more thing which is really important to understand, that there is a long time, there is almost 2 years of time before the World Cup 27, and Australia, of course, it is going to be a tough task for both of them, because they are coming, into the squad after 6 or 7 months. They have played last their series when it was Champions Trophy, and they won it. So this message of Virat Kohli, it is absolutely very clear that he is not going to, give up. That there was some speculations or some rumors were there.
Talk to us about the schedule of the matches as well. India, of course, is playing 3 ODIs starting Sunday in Perth, isn't it? There's one in Adelaide and another one in Sydney. Listen.
Well, of course. So that is why, the team had decided that the team will be there in advance so that, there will be chances of for the players to be acclimatized with the conditions and everything. There will be few training sessions before the first game versus Australia. And the head coach, he is also there with the squad. This Australian series is important because Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, everybody is keeping eye on both of them. If you look at the numbers, both of them, they have enjoyed playing in Australia. They have good records over there on that bouncy and pacey wickets. So one can, as of now, can hope that they will be doing well, not just Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma, but the whole team.
Also talk to us a little about, Nitin, whether this message is from Virat really making his intention clear to play 2027 World Cup as well.
Well, of course, that is what is there. It is very, clear and loud message to all of them who are talking about that Rohit and Virat should, will they be there in 27 World Cup or not? I'm saying Virat Kohli is actually showing his intent and temperament, determination towards his game. He is only playing one format. He is not, part of a test match anymore. He has already decided. He has already given up for the T20, the shorter format. The only one format which he is playing is ODI. And Virat Kohli, we know how fit he is. Virat Kohli, we know how focused he is. He was in England, he was in London, he was practicing each and every day. Same with Rohit Sharma, he was in Mumbai, he was practicing over there. So what I feel is with this tweet, with this message, that he is actually gearing up for the T27 World Cup. That is what he's trying to say.
All right, clearly in the message that he's sending to those who said that his fire is extinguished, saying clearly and indicating clearly that Tiger abhi zinda hai, isn't it, Nathan?
Well, of course,
yes.
You have mentioned it rightly, Tiger abhi zinda hai. And Virat Kohli, the player, I mean, we have seen him, from days of under 19 when he was captain, and he and his team won the 2019 World Cup. Then he become the part of international or national setup of Indian side. We have seen aggression of Virat Kohli on the field. We have seen him getting good runs. We have seen in Virat Kohli's emotion for this team, bonding with the team. So one can, understand that how exactly Virat Kohli is thinking as of now. He is actually, thinking that he wants to play for India. He wants to, feel that thing, when the team is going to lift up the World Cup trophy. There was a chance in 23 World Cup, but unfortunately, we lost that final against Australia. But something is there in his mind, and that is why he is saying that if someone is deciding to give up, it's just a phase. So he is not going to give up. That is what his message is.
Nitin, also there are challenges really. Selectors, of course, the pressure is there that either you perform or perish. And talk to us about the challenges that Virat would be facing in days and weeks to come.
There are only two challenges. One is to be fit, which he is, and second, score runs. So scoring runs is going to be, one can say the bit challenging or tough.
Have lost that line with Nitin. We'll try and connect with him. Apologize for that, but this is a big story we are getting you details of. It's a big message there from Virat Kohli just ahead of the match, talking about the fact that when you truly fail when you give up, is what Virat has said in an important and a loaded message ahead of Australia one-day series. A loaded message from King Kohli. India-Australia one-day starts on Sunday. And ahead of the ODI, he says the only time you truly fail is when you decide to give up. Virat Kohli's big won't give up message there coming in. It is clear that this is, of course, setting the tone really for what he intends to do, is take part in 2027 World Cup. Also speaking volumes of his confidence and is sending out a message to selectors. The perception really is something that has been spoken about by Mohammad Shami as well, that they are really pushing out the seniors. So is that a message really from Kohli? Nitin is back with us. Nitin, in fact, there's been fair amount of speculation also, and maybe rightfully so, that the selectors seem to be pushing out the seniors, a concern voiced by Shami, isn't it? Is it a message also to the selectors in that sense, Nitin?
Well, as far as selectors are concerned, I think Ajit Agarkar and his team is actually keeping an eye on each and everyone. See, 27 World Cup, we have 2 years of time in hand. There is always a setup, a pool of players, but especially, players like Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Mohammad Shami, even for Jasprit Bumrah, they need to manage his workload. As far as Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli is concerned, they need to score runs, they need to perform. What if Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma is getting 100 in Australia in 3 ODIs? Will they be dropped? I don't think so. So for selectors, it is going to be a tough task, and they will absolutely keeping.
Come back to you in a moment from now. Madanlal, former cricketer, is now joining us. Thank you, sir, for your time. I want to ask you, what do you make of this big statement that has been made by Virat Kohli ahead of the all-important ODI series against Australia? He says that you only truly fail is when you decide to give up. What's the message that King Kohli is sending here?
Well, he must have decided something, because he's not failed yet. He's been doing very well. I don't know why he has left the cricket, Test cricket. That is his own decision. But, he's been doing quite well, for the past, how many years, so many years. So I think he's not given up yet, I believe.
Well, the one way of looking at it is, and tell us if you agree, Virat here making his intentions clear that 2027 World Cup is something that he intends to play. It's a message really also being sent out to selectors at this point in time.
Well, if he wants to play, then he has to keep up his performance. That is one thing. Fitness level is very, very high. But the selector, I don't know whether they can take a decision to drop Virat Kohli. That is not possible, because Virat Kohli is such a player. He will make sure that he will not give a chance to the selector to drop him. And, the main thing is to, for the selector to communicate him, give him the confidence, give him everything, so that he can do well when he is going to Australia. But there is I believe there is a lack of communication here. Such a good player, you talk to him, ask him what is your future plan is. Then you decide, whatever
right.
you want to do. That's the main thing,
Okay. I'm going to thank you, Madanlal. They appreciate your time here and sharing your perspective with us on what possibly lies ahead, rather, for King Kohli there.